Hey everyone, want to do a quick demo. This is my Akai GX4000D. This is February 2016. Got a media player on in the background. Do a quick record demo here. Okay. This is what's going onto the tape. And that's what's coming off of the tape. Now these, in addition to having a sound on sound button, there's an EQ button for 3 3/4 and 7.5 inch speed. So that's what's coming off of the tape right now. Going onto the tape, coming off of the tape. Never do that. Oh, alright. Mic check. Testing 1 2. Let's do this here. Test. Right channel. And this is left channel. Now, I never, to save my life, I can never remember to set the counter to 0, so we're going to fake it. This is what we just recorded. Somewhere coming up is a mic check. Mic check. Testing 1 2. Test. Right channel. And this is left channel. Alright, and some test tones from the other day. Alright, I went through this deck and I cleaned out all the old grease, cleaned it all out, re-lubricated it with white lithium electrical grade grease for on the controls and everything, and oiled the motor with synthetic oil, and cleaned all the idlers in here. It's a single motor, and the rubber's all great. The rubber's perfect inside here. Also replaced the Capstan belt, cleaned off the pulley on the Capstan motor, and it replaced the, it also has a brand new counter belt. All the pots and switches were cleaned with De-Oxit D5, and then after a 24-hour dry, I used De-Oxit Fader Lube. Pinch roller is in great shape. It does come with the Capstan. This particular, if you don't know, this particular model has a Capstan sleeve and a nut. And if you have one of these decks and you can't find it, look down here, because this is where it is normally stored. If you are into playing a lot of 3 3/4, the resting place for this, you just unscrew it and drop it and lose it. But this is where they're stored, typically. So if you don't think you have one, take a look under the head cover. That just might be where it is. I'm right-handed, so bear with me. Alright. Rewind, fast forward. Here's the pause and the start. And you can do other things with this deck. I haven't fooled with it. There's a sound on sound where you can actually for the most part, it disables the erase head, so you can record a track over a track over a track. you're on the same track typically. You can also select it to play stereo or only tracks, only the left channel or the right channel, 1 through 4 or 3 and 2. This deck is in actually very good shape. There's a small chip up here on the top right. You probably can't see it in the video, but you can see it in the pictures. There's a small chip on the wood top corner rear. But other than that, they are in really great shape. The laminate is not peeling. It is very tight. They're not. You see some that are in pretty rough shape. These are actually in excellent shape. There's a couple of nicks. There's a little. I don't know what you want to call it. There's no scratches on the face of this thing, but it's like a dimple, or not a dimple either. What do you call it? A little imperfection, we're going to say. There's one here, and I think there's a couple others, but I'd have to hold a light to it to find them. So it's actually a very nice shape. All the lettering is perfect on this thing. It has all the right knobs, and so on and so forth. And I think that is it. What do you think here? It's been another long day. But these are cool little decks. Very reliable. Alright, well, if I forgot anything or if you have any questions or comments, go ahead and leave me an email on YouTube. I appreciate you taking the time to look. Take care.